Hey, Night. Nice. First drawing in 3 to 4 months. Hmm. There's Spider-Man. Looks cool. I am currently eating dinner. And it's also pretty late to start streaming. But I wanted to stream tonight, first day of Castlemania and everything. Pork and beans is for munchies. The beans are kind of like, they're okay. I didn't season them enough. The pork is pretty good though. It's pretty juicy. I think I cooked it just right. Mm-hmm. I always forget to do that. Gotta be able to see them while they're sleeping. Mm-hmm. Also, I had homemade sushi for lunch. That was really good. Mm-hmm. Cardvania. Yes. So Erhan, I'm going to do the card design that you said that you gave me. That is a cool card idea, and I think is a great way to start off the month. Like, YouTube is on top of the ad blocker war. Like, my ad blocker started working for a little bit, and I was like, oh wow, it's actually like automatically skipping the ads like before they can play. And then like either today or yesterday, whatever, I noticed like, oh, it's not skipping the ads anymore. So like YouTube fixed whatever thing, I guess. Something now is like the ad blocker's not working. Give it, don't want it to be a white card, textured background, but not yet. Mm-hmm. What I actually want to do is, you remember the cards that I made a while back? Adland, no! Alright, Adland lasts a bit longer, so... Okay, let's just open this. That is not... Okay, just, ignore. Okay. Dang. Eat about 700 calories and consume 33 grams of protein. When I'm in Adland, I can see but can't hear. Yeah, usually, like, at least on PC, I don't know if it does this on mobile, but it just kind of, like, puts the player on the side. You can't hear it, but you can, like, see the tiny window. Is that what you're seeing? Just a little tiny window? Alright, Adland just finished on Mr. Soul Zero. On mobile, it doesn't even play the ad, just plays the audio over the stream. What? That's so weird. Yeah, so I hope Adland started before my name popped up here, because this was a class project, so I just had like my name written here. I was like, whoops. So I turned off that layer. Thank God for layers, you know. But yeah, so for this project, we had to design the back of the card, a face card. You just see that because I did this on the same document, I guess, and a number card, which specifically had to be a 7. Yeah, so what we had to do is, yeah, the back, the face, and a 7. What layer is that on? Oh. Pareidolia? What? Okay, well, apparently that was a different project for that same class. Boat. Oh, it's so convenient because I can still see the stream of the audios. For an art stream, I mean, like, obviously we do like a little talking, there's a little music, but at least you could still see the visuals, you know, the art that's arting. What do you mean boat? Right now, I'm really just going here for the aspect ratio. If I just like is it going to say, okay, 1120 by 1580. Yeah, 1120 by 1580 is the size there. So if we go by pixels, 1120 by 1580. And now we got a card shape. Okay, yeah, so reference for a card, Soma, and there's also Alucard, but yeah, you wanted Soma and Dracula, right? So I'll do Soma and Dracula, but I'll definitely like look at those references to see like specifically what to do. Yeah, Soma above, Dracula below. Yeah. So, Soma doing Alucard's pose. Okay. Dracula holding a wine glass. Okay. Yeah. So I'll both looking to third angle to the side. Yeah, so if we want to do a border, I'd say maybe something. Oh, because the color's white. Oh no, it's black. Oh, it's on a race. That's why. Oh, it's still on a race. Yeah, let me just. I'm dumb. I forget that fact sometimes. Okay. Is there blood in the glass? It's actually Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid.
Once everything's perfectly I'll start working on my
I remember one time when I was working on a school project, I did like a bloody handprint, but I called the layer that I put the handprint on, I just called it like cherry juice. So the teacher, when he was like reviewing my work, he was like, "Okay, so this this cherry juice. It's totally cherry juice. Is yes. Okay, and the number in a crescent. I like that." Dracula sipping some Kool-Aid. Like an eclipse. Mm-hmm. Should the colors be like red and black, like normal, or you think any other palette could look nice? Because again, going back to this, I did brown and black because like books and ink. Oh right, yeah, we could do CastleMania. Mm-hmm. I like that. Almost dropped a bead. Alucard is an assist trophy, isn't he? In Smash. Eric Taylor. Okay. Eric Eric Taylor is the guy who wrote the 1943 movie Son of Dracula. Okay. So he first came up with the like Alucard name. I remember in I think it was Batman animated series. Dracula was in it, and he went by the name of Dr. Alucard or something. I think. I never actually saw the episode. I just saw clips. Or was it? Dracula was a Batman villain in The Batman. Oh wait, I watched The Batman. Maybe I did see that then, because yeah, I watched The Batman. I didn't watch animated series, but I watched The Batman. Dr. Alucard. I need to move this out of the way. Okay, so this is the border. Let's get some actual drawing in almost 20 minutes into this art stream. Okay, that looks pretty close to halfway. Yeah, so I don't think I'll do a number card and don't need to do the back of the card. I'm really just doing the face card. But I opened this to partially get inspiration, partially to get the correct aspect ratio of the card. First Castlevania game is Castlevania 2. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. People like that game, but I'm not one of those people. Yeah. So I could move it to the center. That's cool. So this is slightly above half, but it's fine. Castlevania 2 there's not a remake of 2. Oh yeah, no, if it was 4 then cool. But if it was 2 then but yeah, if it's on the SNES then it wouldn't be 2 because there's not like a release of it on the SNES that I know of. Ooh, that would be cool for the back of the card. That would be really cool. Erhan suggested if I do the back of the card that I could do the eclipse here with the castle and like the moon in the background. That's really cool. Dracula X is fine. Oh, it's 4. Okay, yeah, no, 4 is really good. Yeah, I saw the other images. What server did you send? You sent the here? No. Must have been here then. Games? Oh no, it would be in Spooky Month. Spook. No? Wait, okay. Erham, where did you post the, oh, here it is, the collection compilation. Alright. I'm gonna shuffle the whole collection. Muffin! Muffin's awake. That's my brain, apparently. Thank you, ads. Alright, you're starting off strong. 4 is first game, a good choice. 4 is easy until the last. Yeah, I'd say it's like, it definitely goes up a lot in difficulty. It starts off like pretty easy. Slowly gets like a little less easy. Has a bit of cheap shots in there, but like it's not too bad. And then it gets like really tough. So yeah. Skeleton riding. Is that the first boss? This year's Art Redemption takes a lot of influence from one game. Yeah, this is just like, it was the first boss. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, Sorrow. Well, Aria and Dawn, I guess, but mostly Aria, I guess, because the eclipse. So, yeah, it's just Aria. It's like, you could say both because it's Soma, but like, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to start looking at this and the reference of Soma. Dawn's art and story. Yeah, I wouldn't play Dawn for the story or for the pretty art. I mean, the sprites look nice. But I mean, it's Castlevania, so that's kind of a given. The sprites do look nice. Okay, so we're going... Yeah, Ari has such a good story, and the art is like, it's really nice. It's probably one of the best looking GBA games I've seen. Like, they did such a good job. Alright, so we're turning off symmetry since we're drawing Soma, and since he's on the top and the king usually faces towards the right, I think, on the top. Pretty sure. At least in this reference you sent, the king is facing the top, and I'm facing right, so I'm pretty sure they always face right. I also could just scroll down, I guess. Okay, so I'll have him. So I'll block him out. I need a decent SNES game besides Mega Man X. What SNES games have I played? I played the Mana games. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is apparently like one of the best RPGs ever, and Mana is also pretty good. We were enjoying that until we had to return it to the library. SNES. You already played Castlevania 4. But that's a great game. Castlevania X. Oh, Mega Man 7's good, yeah. That is a very good one. Oh, Mario World. I never finished Mario. I played like the first world, maybe like and a half. Set an idea for the clothing. Ooh, okay. I'll see that in a second. Also, the fingers are going towards his face, so I want to mirror horizontal. Final Fantasy VI, that's another one. Like, the list of SNES games that I've started but not finished is significantly longer than the list of SNES games I have actually finished. Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana. There's so many RPGs. Like, I think everything that I just named is an RPG. Right? Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI. Oh, Donkey Kong Country, non-RPG. There we go. I didn't finish that. I did finish Super Metroid. I haven't finished Mario World. I finished Yoshi's Island, though. I didn't finish Mario World, but I finished Yoshi's Island. I really liked Yoshi's Island, actually. That was good. Remembering I'm not actually drawing Alucard, but still doing the glove. Alright, yeah, this kind of goes out a bit. Just depends on where I can find the sword. I mean, Street Fighter 2 is apparently really good. But I couldn't get into it just because, like, I had a lot of trouble, like, with the controls. Because, you know, it's like traditional fighting games. More popular games cost more, of course. Yeah, is Breath of Fire 1 on the NES? I thought Breath of Fire 1 was on the SNES. Yeah, I remember starting Breath of Fire 1 on my SNES Classic, so... same place I started Secret of Mana for the first time. For the clothes going into each other? Ooh. Thank you. Okay. I want to turn my ad blocker back on. Rest in peace. Okay. Wait, what happened there? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. That's weird. Thank you, Nightbot. Remind me to save. So we're gonna call this. CastleMania card. I can turn up the music a bit. Yes. Hey, it's going good. Just kind of starting out with getting a design. Yes, spooky season is upon us. Time for me to finally finish Bloodstained. And also some other stuff, I guess. I don't know. Adland, no! Yeah, I think Adland is... yeah, I might turn them back down because like it's a lot. It's like a couple minutes, and it's like pretty frequent.
As you can see, this is a PlayStation Black.
Getting this one again.
Cut number 1 contains computer data, so please don't play it. But you probably won't listen to me anyway, will you?
But yeah, I might turn the ads back down. Like, if we don't see like more people coming in because of the lack of pre-rolls, I think I'm just gonna turn it down because you guys can't even hear me because you guys all have ads. But October. You know what, now that I'm actually looking at this, the reference for Dracula, it does not go like that. Freedom! Yeah, if we don't, I was thinking about like, if we don't see an increase of people coming in, with the more ads, because I'm only doing this to turn off pre-rolls. I'm kind of like testing the waters here to see if it actually does better. But if I don't see any results, I will turn it back down because I don't want more ads. Because it seems to be a noticeable amount of more ads. Like the ad breaks are more frequent and longer. So can we take a break to watch all the OG Symphony of the Night cutscenes? Every time we get an ad break, we watch every Symphony of the Night cutscene. 15-hour stream. I played Nocturne version. Yeah. New voice actors. So I think I have listened to all the cutscenes, or like most of the cutscenes, with original voice actors. But yeah, I could go like maybe listen to them all later. Hey Sin, you want to listen to some funny old voice acting later? Set a timer. Set an ad. If I see an ad break saying it's coming up soon, because it does warn me when there's supposed to be one incoming. Like, if it tells me that there's going to be an ad coming, I could like snooze it, push it back a little bit. Look at Craig breaking it down. Craig's breaking it down. I would not want to do a dance-off against Craig because I would be utterly destroyed. He do be boogieing. He's hitting that boogie. The oogie. Oh, did you hear that the person who played Oogie Boogie passed away? I just heard that today. Yeah, let me go find it. What was the name? Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh wait, no, not that guy. That's Ken Page. There it is. Ken Page, voice of Oogie Boogie. Yeah, the thing under that says Daniel Day-Lewis is officially ending his retirement from acting after 7 years. So I accidentally read that. He didn't die. He's back, I guess. I don't know who that is though. Ken Page though, the voice of Oogie Boogie. Yes. Craig will boogie in his memory. Is there 2 minutes of silence on this track? Because right now I'm just not hearing anything. Yeah, okay. Next song. Yeah, like, it's kind of annoying having the silence. Alright, let's make Dracula's head line up with Soma's. He's got that wider chin though. He got more of, his face isn't as thin as Soma's. So we're doing Soma here and Dracula here. Soma Cruz. He's got that iconic wardrobe for sure. Very iconic. Some say Dracula is a fashion icon. I don't know who says that, but I'm sure there's at least one person. Yeah, some say he inspired Edgeworth's outfit. Yes, I know. They made up they really love garlic bread. It's like, oh, I swear we're allergic to garlic. We can't have garlic anywhere near us. And he's just like, all right, stay back. I have garlic. I'll just take a big old bite of the garlic. Oh, that's delicious. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know what? For giving me that garlic, I'll leave you be. That's some good stuff. Thank you for seasoning my meal. No! He just tricked me into putting garlic powder on his food. I thought it would kill him or something. Olive Garden was made for vampires. Yeah. Hello, I will have your unlimited breadsticks. You're aware that has garlic on it, right? Exactly. I love some good garlic bread. That's delicious. It's the good stuff. This seems like it'd be a pain to put on every day. Like, people back then, in these olden times, like, they had such elaborate clothing that just really looks like it was a pain. Better list. This is the list I have. I have this like bookmarked, I think, or no, I don't. Apparently, okay. I used to have it open though, I guess. But yeah, so if we want a comprehensive list of Vampire weaknesses. If you're ever having a vampire problem, just go to this list and just get as much stuff as you can, and you'll be set. You're good, right? So, vampire weaknesses: silver, gold, horseshoes, needles, mirrors, clocks, stained glass, dolls, feathers, combs, pearls, oak wood, bread, garlic, salt, pepper, the inside of a house into which the vampire was not invited, the scent of flowers, tobacco smoke, green flame, cooked meat, wine, milk, running water, any water, fey creatures, mummies and mummified things, old people, dirty people, white clothes, a children's rhyme, music from a specific musical instrument, being mocked for a particular feature, an ancient language, its own name or the name of someone from its past, the face of its victims, cats, children, bare feet, songbirds, roosters, skulls, the Queen of Hearts, the Red Dragon, or another playing card. Is that just any playing card, or like true love, extracted teeth? That's quite a list of weaknesses. Some of these just seem too easy, you know, like vampire walks through my front door, I'm in my kitchen, just grab the pepper and just salt and pepper just into his face. Oh no, I'm out of salt and pepper. Grab the garlic powder. Just like throwing garlic powder in his face. I'm cooking dinner, like, oh no, cooked meat. That's crazy. Do they have to eat their meat raw? I guess if Dracula's coming into my house, that would already mean I invited him in, because they can't enter somewhere that they were not invited. And I like how running water and any water are both weaknesses, so it's like the water doesn't necessarily even need to be running. It could just be water. Old people, dirty people. Okay, so what if you have an old, dirty person wearing white clothes, singing like a children's rhyme from a specific musical instrument? You're just comboing them at that point. Wait, his cravat is white. Dracula, look out! No! Dracula! I mean, at least if they're weak to dirty people, turn on your sink and cover yourself in dirt. Exactly, that's the #1 way to defend yourself from a vampire. Like, if vampires made up the bare feet weakness, they're the reason only feet exist. Maybe this entire page is just fake, made up. This is fake propaganda made by vampires to make people, like, just give them stuff that they like. I mean, okay, if they're weak to dirty people, then, like, that means at least they're going to stay sanitary. Like, they're hygienic. You gotta give them that. Maybe they don't want to eat you because they're picky. And white clothes, you know, they like to keep it simple with their laundry, you know, like, when they're doing laundry, they're just like, all right, no whites, just like black and red. We don't want any whites going in there. It's gonna just get dyed pink, right? Have you ever noticed how awful that vampire's eyebrows are? Washing blood off white. Oh, that too. That's, yeah. How awful the vampire's eyebrows are. Proceed to erupt into flames. Hey Dracula, what's going on with those eyebrows? Are they like... Is that like marker or is that natural? Like, No! He just starts like, his eyebrows light on fire. Sisters, not twins. Who? Always forgot this song. It's this Anti-Soul Mysteries Lab. This is a good one. They're back. Okay. So this. Okay. Let's just do this real quick, and then that. Favorite snack? I don't know, but what I'm not liking right now is how awful this looks. Oh my god, what happened here? Like, look at this. It just looks... What was I thinking when I did that? It just does not line up at all. But my favorite snack, that's a tough one. I love snacks. They're all so good. Oh, wait. Favorite dessert. Brownies are so good. I know that's your favorite. That's definitely up there for me. But I might have to say cake. I may be biased. Might be some recency bias here. But I do love a good cake. Like, cake is top tier as a dessert. It absolutely is, like, up there. Yeah, just like in the Feastable Taste Tests in the food theory videos, like, it's recency bias because, like, the one that they just had, or was that what we were, is that where it was mentioned? I could have heard it somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure it was that video. Or I could just be making up the concept of recency bias. I think that's like, yeah, it was like, since that was the first one they tried, they were like more biased to it or something. Yeah. Favorite dessert or favorite desert? Well, my favorite desert is that's a pretty tough one because I haven't been to any deserts in person. But you know, there's some good ones out there. Mochi ice cream specifically. Chocolate, mint chocolate, vanilla, and blood orange ice cream. Ooh, I don't know if I've specifically had blood orange, but like orange is so good. I love orange ice cream. Orange ice cream is also a top tier one. See, it's like I'm so indecisive, and desserts are all so good. Like there's so many good ones. It's like, how am I supposed to pick a favorite? There's so many good ones. Okay, yeah, I want it to be a clear path in between the two. Yeah, I mean, I love orange cream. Every time I go to this one boardwalk back home, I get the orange and vanilla twist, which is orange cream, like, and it's really good. I want to try blood orange ice cream though. Now that's definitely something I want to try. I'm a huge sucker for chocolate in a dessert. Yes. Dessert with chocolate, honestly, gains a couple points by default for me. It's just like, all right, you got some chocolate in there. Now we're talking. Nice and chocolatey. Most interesting favorite dessert is something called kaju roll. It's Bengali. Oh, that's cool. Very interesting. Sweetness and texture, pistachio flavor. I like pistachio. I think I've had pistachio ice cream, I think the first time I had pistachio ice cream was at a Chinese place I went to with my dad. And that was pretty good. And I think I've also had it at this Japanese buffet that I went to with my mom. I think I went there with my mom that time. I know I've gone there with my mom, but I'm not sure if that particular time I did. But that was good. Her sneeze just realized the ferret is near. Okay, yeah, Muffin, I guess, is sleeping here, and Robin must be in the room with you. Now a huge seafood guy. Bengali food's mostly seafood. Okay. I still need to make some muffin emotes. All I have is the spinning one. I don't even think I added that to 7TV. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, well, we love seafood. We have seafood a lot here. We bought some tuna. We've been using it to make homemade sushi. I specifically made sure to buy sushi grade. And, oh, are you letting Robin back in here? Where's the Robin? Hi, Robin. Robin. Oh, my good girl. Oh, this is a good baby girl. Yes. Yeah. Well, she can't have shellfish, but we both love seafood. Well, actually, no, I know she can have crab because we've had crab before, but certain shellfish, I don't know. No! Just as Robin's coming on. This is so sad. Gosh darn it. Ah. Extra large. She do a little dance. She seems very tired, so she's just kind of like... She's just kind of letting me do this. Like, alright, whatever. Yeah, she's yawning. She's very tired. She's a sleepy girl. Yes. Oh. Baby. This is some tummy. Yes. She's so sleepy. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this until the ad is over. It hasn't been warning me about ads coming up. It just says when there's one starting, which is weird. Alright. Ads should be ending in a second. Alright. My phone looks like it's now back, so... Hi, Robin. Yeah, you're so sleepy. Yeah, you're a cozy girl. We're getting some Sleepy Robin content. This is good. This is good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's got her arms crossed. Yeah, you're a sleepy girl. Yes. They're saying hello. You want to say hello back? That's my hello dance. Look at these toe beans. They're waving high. When my dad used to bring Luke over for us to watch him, like, cause he'd go to work and he'd drop Luke off over at my mom's house, and and he'd do that like pretty early in the morning. So I'd get up, I'd meet him outside and get Luke, and then I'd walk Luke around a little bit outside. But as my dad would like be pulling away to go drive to work, I would just like take Luke's paw and like wave. Mhm. And then I'd get ready for school if I had school that day. Robin! Alright, I think she's waking up. Yeah, she's definitely waking up more. You're not so sleepy anymore? Alright, yeah, she's like, alright, put me down! Put me down! Get a little smooch on the head. There we go. Alright, Robin, there you go. So good. She's a good girl. Except when she's not, which is sometimes, but you know. I love her so much. She's such a good girl. What mischief? Nope, she just went right up to bed. She's not getting into any mischief right now. Yes, I should. Thank you. I forgot to switch camera angles. You know what? Just look at my shirt. Food allergy awareness. Shirt stream. Found a video with all of the OG Symphony of the Night cutscenes. There's bad news and good news. Oh no. What's the bad news? horribly edited with fluff, making it 52 minutes? It includes all scenes with voice acting, including the familiars and boat guy. Wow. That's insane. Whew. Good news is it has timestamps. Okay, so we could just go on the important ones. Horribly edited sucks though. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, wait, this is making my computer crunch for some reason. And that only happened when I like okay, I'm definitely interested in that. This what? No. Tadpole? No. Task Manager. Get rid of the best voice acting you've ever heard. Some of the Night does not have 52 minutes worth of cutscenes. Yeah. There's a lot of fluff. This is not a playthrough. Yeah, 52 minutes. You'd be thinking it's a playthrough. God. Unironically miss bad voice acting. Yeah, like, honestly, I think, yeah, like, I would love to make a game with funny bad voice acting. I think that would just be, like, a lot of fun. The voice actors would have fun. People would probably really enjoy, like, just listening to the funny bad voice acting. Funny thing is, if Dracula found out what that succubus did to Alucard, yeah, no, that was not cool. Pretending to like make him relive that scene, like, we'll see that. But I just want to see Task Manager when I play this video. Wait, is this not my computer being bad? Is this actually the video? Was the guy watching this at like 10 FPS? Wow. It's PS. No, but like there's no way that like there's no way this is like normal for the PS1. No, like are you hearing the skipping? Like the music isn't playing properly. And it's going at like a super low. It just seems extra choppy. I love the castle with like the default gray texture. Very nice, very nice. I mean, it is very nicely modeled though. Like it does actually look cool. Right click and hit stats for nerds. Right click. Stats for nerds. Wait, what? Wow, it's actually called Stats for Nerds. I never noticed that before. 3 dropped. There's no way that's correct. Wow, yeah, no, so this is like actually an issue on the person's part. That, like, okay.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steel
like the
Make
little
them your
like.
slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man?
It's the video at
A
fault.
miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Does it actually go through the whole fight too? Oh my god, 750 is the next cutscene? Yeah, it must actually just play through the whole fight. If I'm going here for cutscenes, I'm going here to watch the cutscenes, not all the fights. Wow.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
I'm confiscating your items. You're grounded. Alright, yeah, we don't need to see all the gameplay.
Wait
This
a
is
moment.
so poorly
You
edited.
seem
Like,
human,
there's so
and
much
yet-
fluff.
What do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
Okay. Oh, this one was actually like right about to be there. Okay.
It's been a long time, old one.
Why does he just have a gap under his chair? He like perfectly placed his chair so it wouldn't fall into the hole, but like, why is that hole even there?
Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
Bogus! Bogus! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone from Bogus's stream. How are you guys doing? We're watching Symphony of the Night cutscenes because I'm drawing Castlemania
So we meet
stuff.
again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Maria again.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
as you wish, my lady.
Castlemania is
Thank you.
here.
So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
Dang, Maria, you really didn't need to. Alright.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
I would not trust this man to take me on a boat ride. Yeah, I like him thinking of the classic Trevor sprite.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants.
The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont.
Crush this flea who invades my castle.
love to watch this guy just get beat up by a minotaur. Okay. Oh, it also has the. I don't care about the familiars. Fairy familiar, succubus. Oh, this. Yeah, this is the one we were talking about before. Richter's performance is so funny.
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I'd gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
It's gonna be a KFC shish kebab.
No! It
Oh my
wasn't
God.
like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No! You're not my mother! What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon. Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Demon familiar, Alucard Fitz Richter.
I've been waiting for you.
Let me traumatize you real quick. Just, wanna watch your mom die again?
Count Dracula. Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
Mankind continues to fight, but it is a desperate fight to stay alive. I suppose that he chose a life of warfare, since
Oh,
that was the only way. Like you, Father, he chose a path of destruction. Farewell, land of my birth. Never again will these eyes gaze upon your beauty.
I want to see if it's gonna play the whole song. It's gonna play the whole song. All right, we're just gonna sit here and listen. Yeah, this video has so much fluff. Ridiculous. All right, yeah, we can go back to the succubus. We're not gonna watch the whole cutscene, but like.
Demon,
Wait, I
your
Lord
Oh, this counts as a cutscene. They could have included this.
Your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be? That strength, that beauty. You're the son of Lord Dracula.
death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
What? S tier voice acting. That's some some S tier voice acting. Oh my god. Sword familiar. I use the sword familiar the most, I think. I use it a lot.
So, did you find?
My parents enter me playing something 8 times out of 10. It's that. Yeah, it's like it's so awkward when it's like it's not something sus, but like they walk in and like a noise like that plays, and it's like I'm not doing anything weird. I just killed a succubus. That's it. All right. The voice actress had that direction, I guess. It's not weird. She just liked. I guess she liked getting banished from the dream realm or whatever.
Victor?
It's not weird.
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here.
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
That can't be true. That's impossible.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
She only pronounces Richter's name in a German accent.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
Take these
What are these?
holy glasses.
If you wear
Wait,
these,
I wanna
you
pull
can
up.
see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best that if you pray for the soul of your friend.
I like the sprite for the holy glasses. Can it not show me the sprite for the... Come on. Okay, yeah, you can see them there. They're just like normal glasses, I guess. But yeah, holy prescribed by a holy optometrist. Here, I got my holy optometrist to get these holy glasses made. I made sure to have them extra holy. He blessed them twice.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every
This is-
century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
But yeah, you're supposed to like hit the orb. And it's like, oh no, shaft.
Defeated me, but all is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand.
She's an ENT specialist. History will say they were just rivals. Are we gonna get the upside down castle scene? The castle just flips upside down. Okay, this is taking too long. Yeah, there we go. There's the upside down castle. Wow. Low poly textureless castles. Well, no, there's some texture there. But yeah, it's very low poly and not super noticeable texture. Save. Okay, Return of Death.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then, for the master, I'll feast on your soul.
Is this the game glitch text referenced? Yeah. Yeah, they hadn't they like beat the boss and then like went to like the upside down area, if I remember right. And yeah, it was a whole reference to that. I don't like that sprite really that much. It's kind of like progress on round 2 pieces. Right, so you wanted a 45-degree angle of the camp, and where is it? It's a 45-degree angle, and Skeletrox fallen, Hammerhead fallen. Okay, make it just him in the piece. Perhaps his area is burning. Inarius falls to the ground, but kicks Creaking Skull hard enough to push him into the fire. Okay, so 2 pieces. Inarius fall for that. Inarius falls, and then Creaking Skull getting kicked in the fire. Perhaps making Creaking Skull being burned alive in the fire for his fallen shot. Okay. Yeah, so Skeletrox, Hammerhead, Inarius, Creaking Skull's like fallen screen, and a camp at a 45-degree angle. That is a lot, but yeah, I should be able to get that done soon-ish. Shouldn't be that bad. I believe that Death's second form is what Judgment Death is based on. That would make sense. I do see a resemblance. But I don't like it.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Yes, I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
I'd break
For
no.
centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with hope.
Alright, I will also show off, I guess, if any raiders are still here. I know we've just been watching those cutscenes, but this is what we're doing so far. Yeah. So far we're working on Soma Cruz on the top. It's just flipped 180 degrees, and Dracula on the bottom. So I've been doing a lot of work on Dracula, and then do Soma Cruz. Let's see, we got 7 seconds left, I think. Wait, that's add 3 of 4. Oh my god, 15 more seconds. This is crazy. End of ads? Oh, Mr. Soul Zero got 4 ads, and it says he's still got 6 seconds left. So I hope that everyone's back now. Yeah, so I was just showing off how we got this so far. I'm looking at the reference of Dracula, and yeah, just kind of got like, he's got a little beard going here. And we got Soma down here, who's got a pretty simple outfit. Dracula's got like the long wavy hair, and he's got like a very complicated old-fashioned outfit that I don't like drawing at all, but you know, it's something. He's got something there. That's
Only power.
and back to Shaft.
If true vampire hunters were to fight each other.
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your
Imagine just spamming the chrysogram like that. I would never. That easy boss fight though. Final battle.
Father,
Richter was protagonist of previous Castlevania game, and the premise of this game is that he got possessed by an evil dude
I was
and
hoping
tried
we
to
would
bribe
not see each
Dracula.
other again.
Mm-hmm.
I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No. But
Think
neither
you
do
I would
fear
forget
vengeance
such a
against
thing.
them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world.
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Behold my true form and
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this final boss fight. And I'm not gonna watch the whole fight. Good ending, there we go.
So you made it.
Yeah, it's...
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying.
Oh yeah, his death speech.
It
Right.
must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no. It's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
Does every mayor belong
I
in a
see.
Maybelline commercial?
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of
The
here.
only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Remember using that quote in English class once. Was that when we were in English class together? Because I might I think I remember that. I might. What would that have been, like sophomore year
Back
then?
whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
But yeah, there's the Symphony of the Night iconic voice acting. All right. let me get the music back on. Was that this tab? Okay, full screen so I can actually see my tabs. Oh right, we got the 45 weaknesses of vampires.
Man, getting your pet.
What is a man? Throws wine glass. A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. Wait, don't we have that sound effect? Dracula hearing Alucard say his wife's last words. Where is it?
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
I mean, he's got a whole castle, right? Like, I imagine he's got a lot of wine glasses. He can afford to break a few. But he probably doesn't throw them super often, so like, you know, if he was just breaking one every night, like, if that was his only one, I don't know. I don't think that would be his only one. Actually, how practical is his castle layout? Does he have like a dining hall anywhere? Like a kitchen? Like, where does he eat? Castlevania 4 and Ecclesia. Mm-hmm. But the castle also is like ever changing. Ecclesia's even had kitchens. I think I remember that. Like, okay, so we're gonna Dracula's castle, or its given name, Castlevania, has a mind of its own. Yeah, so like, it's literally kind of a living thing. I wonder how it came to be. Like, so was it just built and like cursed or something? Gets his power from the chaos dimension. Uh-huh. Good old chaos dimension. Dracula stole a castle and imbued its power from the Chaos Dimension. Okay, and the Chaos Dimension is like where you go. Is that where you go in Aria? That entire fiasco happens in Lament of Innocence. Huh. Interesting. I want to play the console games. I think I've only played like Cast mentioned stuff is off screen and explain Aria. If they make a 3D Castlevania collection, I will absolutely get that, because I still have not played like any of the 3D games. 64 Lament, Curse of Darkness, and maybe Lords of Shadow. I definitely want to play Lament and Curse of Darkness. Lords of Shadow, I forget if I heard about those being any good or not, but like, I don't know. That might be in a separate thing, because 5 games would be a lot for a pack. I guess the Dominus collection is centered around 3 games, but it technically has 4. Kind of 5, because I think it also has the original Haunted Castle, so sorta. The other pack, the Advanced Collection, I think only has 3 games, though. Or was there also a 4th game in that? I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know if it would do a the Lords of Shadow, but it would probably be 64 Lament and Curse of Darkness. But yeah, that would be really cool. His head seems a bit tall here, so I'm just going to Castlevania game tier list when. I mean, I could do that. Like, wait, haven't I already? I feel like I did one of the ones I'd played at the time, but I think I may have played a few more since then. So I could update it. Also, why did he have like, he's got like a 5 head there. Okay. Okay, this looks much more accurate, I guess. His eyes are like, yeah. There we go. If I was just going to like go off the top of my head for a tier list, I'd say S tier would just be Ecclesia and Symphony of the Night. A tier would probably be 4, Rondo, Aria, B. I do like the original Castlevania, like that one's pretty good. And 3. You know what? 3 would be B. The original would probably be like C, because it is very short and like, it's very hard. Like, I could do up to the death fight without save states, but the death fight is just ridiculous. Like, I could not do it. I kept getting sent back, and I was just like, alright, that's it, I'm using save states. Well, yeah, but I didn't want to get good, so I just decided to be bad and use save states. I remember for whatever reason, the first time I tried playing Castlevania 1, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a low percent run, which is where you get like the minimum of items, the minimum amount needed. So like a Zelda game would be like opening the least number of chests, right? Like avoiding like any keys or key items or whatever, right? But like Castlevania, it's just not using any upgrades. So like no upgrading your whip. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just try that. So I was like, cause I saw, I was like, oh, the speedrun's only like 11 minutes. That was such a mistake. I gave up on that really quickly. I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing a low percent run. Cause low percent is ridiculous. Like you have to be really good at the game to be able to even think about doing low percent.
Market, we're all about fresh, healthy, and delicious.
You want Sprouts Farmers Market? I need to find a way to block ads again because my ad blocker stopped working again. That was such like a computer voice too. It didn't even, like, they can't just get someone to read the ad. Sounds horrible, especially with, yeah, it was bad. Like I was like, it's probably not that bad, you know, I just can't use sub weapons, the whip's a little weaker, right? Like, would not recommend. Would absolutely not recommend unless you're a professional Castlevania player who is not bad at the game. If you're good at the game, give it a shot, I guess, but for anyone else, could do that for the Castlevania 3 English version, right? That should be easy. You should try that. Castlevania 2 blindfolded at 3 a.m. gone wrong? Oh my god. Castlevania 2, that game was so frustrating. I'd rather do a low percent run of Castlevania 1 than try to beat Castlevania 2. And that says something. Because like, that game is just so confusing. I could not imagine having played that when it came out and there were no online guides. Like, you gotta pull up a map on one monitor, have the game up on the other, and like constantly be like looking up stuff like where different items are. Otherwise you're gonna spend like 100 hours just wandering around aimlessly. Like, I know that the games would come with like the guidebooks, but I don't know how much those help. Like, I imagine it would tell you like, oh, you could like certain things that you could do, maybe even have a map of the game, but like it still would probably be so frustrating to get around the game. Like, definitely game design with a guidebook or straight up strat guide. Yeah, like a blind playthrough now, like today, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Because you'd literally just be wandering around lost the entire time. But, I mean, Castlevania 2 is part of why we were even able to get Symphony of the Night in the first place. Because it kind of like started that sort of formula. Apparently it did well enough where they could be like, hey, let's make more of this, and then they went and made Symphony of the Night, so... Or so I heard. So I guess... I guess people liked it. Sin was watching a video in the other room, and I just heard someone say, "You ever play Castlevania 2? That's an amazing game, by the way. You should play it." I got up, I walked into the room, and was like, did I hear that right? Like, did I just hear someone call Castlevania 2 an amazing game, and like recommend it to another person unironically? I did not believe my ears. Alright, let's get these big old pointy ears. Is unironically my favorite Castlevania game. Good for you. That's an opinion that you can have. I won't agree with it, but you can have that opinion. It's an acquired taste. It's called Stockholm Syndrome, not an acquired taste. Like, people that say they like that game are people that played it on release as a kid and put like 100 hours in trying to beat it. And it was like the only game they had on their NES. Alright, how in depth am I going to go for this playing card? I'm drawing Dracula's ears right now. Play a few years back after Sunday night, I still think it's the best. Just feels just really unique. It is unique. That's you can't deny. I think the best part is when you can literally just skip 2 of the like 3 bosses in the game, right? It was like Carmilla and Death, I think. You could just literally walk past them. I think that's a really cool part of the game design. Like, oh, you don't want to fight them? You just walk right by them. It's like when you're walking by a super strong enemy in a game that gets aggroed and it's just chasing you and you're just ignoring it. Like, but when you do actually fight them, peak Castlevania combat. That's so true, yeah. That game has combat. I can confirm. Game has combat. I do find it really funny though when you like walk past an enemy in a game and it's just chasing you, but you just completely ignore it. So you're just like casually strolling. That's my alarm telling me it's midnight. So you're just like casually walking along and this enemy is like running at you, jumping and like attacking, and you're just like not minding it at all, and it's just keeps trying to hit you. If someone, like if you did that with someone attacking you in real life, they would just get so frustrated, like completely ignoring them yet dodging their every attack. It's awesome, especially in games where you can just, yeah, like sometimes I remember I did this a lot when I was playing like Breath of the Wild, trying to like find Korok seeds. I'd just be like looking around somewhere, like my Korok mask is shaking and there's like Bokos running towards me. I'm just like casually like walking around, they attack me and I just like backflip away and then like keep looking for the Korok seed. Like I don't even bother to kill them. I'm just like, where's that Korok? Yeah, I mean, if you played Castlevania 2, you don't really need Breath of the Wild. It's really just a worse version of Castlevania 2. See, I didn't beat Castlevania 2, so I just decided to settle for the far inferior experience instead. Oh wait, I just drew this over that. Okay, that's not right. Okay. This goes in front. Also, now that it's October, I'm legally obligated to play Bloodstained. I did it as like a last resort sort of thing on Halloween last year, or was it last year? Maybe. No, it was the year before, I think. I was just, I remember, yeah, it was 2 years ago, Halloween. I didn't actually, I don't think I streamed on Halloween last year. But yeah, 2 years ago, I got a Mandalorian costume, so I was like, oh, you know, I'll play like Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, because like, I was pretty sure that it had like the Mandalorian, but I don't know if it does it? I swear there was like a character pack that had Mandalorian in it. So I was like, oh, I'll just play that while dressed as like the Mandalorian. But that didn't work. The game would crash when I tried to land on a planet, and when I would load the game, it was in space. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta land on this planet that I was near, and the game would just crash. Like, okay. So then I tried a horror game, The Forest, and that, like, made my computer very unhappy. Sound like a jet engine, which ironically might have just been because the opening of the game takes place on a plane. So maybe my computer was just trying to make the experience more immersive. I don't know, but sounded like a jet engine and would not happily run the game for me. So I ended up playing Bloodstained because I was like, all right, you know, it's Halloween, I'll play some Bloodstained. And yeah, like it was all right. It was fun. There were some kind of annoying things. I got stuck on a boss fight, and then it was already getting late at that point, so I just decided to stop. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop for the night. But yeah, it was fun, and I'm kind of excited to get back to it this year. I'm gonna try and actually finish it. And Bloodstained 2, I wonder how that's going to turn out, but it just kind of feels like Castlevania 2, but a little worse. I don't like the leveling system. Yeah, good games like Castlevania 2 don't have leveling systems. Honestly can't stand any leveling system in games. Feels super grindy and weird. Yeah, I know you hate games with leveling systems. I can't think of a single game with a leveling system that you like.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business.
Thank you, Shopify. Okay. All right. Did you not hear the ad? Did it just sound like I was randomly saying thank you, Shopify? Because my ad blocker isn't working, so I just have to like mute when an ad turns on. And on top of the ad blocker not working, I can't use this bar here to skip it anymore, because I used to just be able to click the end of the bar and it would skip the ad, but now they made that not work, so I can't even like skip ads really anymore with the pop-out window. No, that's YouTube. What I should be rebelling against Twitch about is how, like, even on the lowest setting for running ads on my channel, they're still, like, kind of frequent. I understand that, like, it's not good for them to just let people turn off ads entirely, because then they wouldn't make any ad money, but like also I decided, you know, I'll turn ads up a little bit, because then it turns off pre-roll ads, and now you don't get an ad when you go into the stream. You'll only get the occasional ads during the stream. Because it was like, if you turn ads up to a certain amount, not only do you get a higher percent of ad revenue, but you also get like no pre-roll ads. But like, and apparently that should increase viewers, because viewers stick around longer if they don't get a pre-roll ad. So I'm testing it out to see, but we'll see. Yeah, the money that I'm making is insane. It's they pay you every $50 that you make from like ads and subs and whatever. I've gotten one payout so far, and I'm working towards that second one, you know. So, you know, I could, like, buy a game. Yeah, like, if I check, I could see how close I am to my next payout. Bathtub streams? Not a bad idea. What if I stream giving the ferrets a bath? Like, ferret bath stream. Animal streams also do pretty well, so like that could work. We've given them 2 baths, because you're supposed to not give them baths more frequently than once a month. So we only really give them baths if they like really need it. Don't know if you want the people who enjoy watching animals. No, I mean like what was I gonna say? I don't know, animals are just cute, you know, like there are 24/7 streams of just like watching animals just like be little silly guys, you know. Why'd I say silly guys? My brain really couldn't come up with anything better to say. But oh no. No! Okay, Sorry about it's just my worst nightmare. What was I saying? We've been watching Pirate Software because his clips, because he has ferrets, so he has a lot of ferret clips. And he mentioned how he actually has a 24/7 stream showing like his ferrets, because he has a lot, and the stream revenue from like ads or any subs and stuff all goes into like supporting the ferrets, because he said like a huge issue with places that keep animals to like take care of them, like any kind of shelter or something, has trouble like making money to support the animals. So it's actually really cool that like he has a stream that people enjoy, like being able to watch the ferrets like run around and do whatever, but then he's also like using that to take care of them. Like obviously he has his own money for like streaming and stuff, but like that makes it sustainable, you know, like even if he stopped streaming and like didn't have the money to take care of it like himself, like they're still getting that revenue to like be taken care of. Yeah, they look pretty good. Like, if you look up Ferret Nation cage, it's this big cage that's like 2 parts. And the cool thing about that cage is that you can actually, or he's lying and lives in a YouTuber mansion, or both. But he has like this cage is like a couple $100 if you buy it new. And the cool thing about the cage is that you can take parts off of it and add the like more of the cage on. So you could like take the sides off of the cage and put like 2 more cages onto the sides, and now you have like one really big cage. So he's got like a 5x2 or 3 tall setup. So he's got like a huge cage for all the ferrets, along with like when they're outside the cage, they have like a big play area with like pits and tubes and stuff to crawl through. So they are living pretty good. Alright, I think Dracula's good for now. I don't want to like just spend the entire stream on him. It's already past midnight. Soma should get a little love because he's what is going on here? Oof. Erhan wanted me to draw him in this pose, so we're drawing Soma in that Alucard pose. He has to have a room dedicated to that. Yeah, a lot of people have like entire rooms for their ferrets. They just like don't have a cage for them, and they just have a room, because then like they're much happier. They get to like free roam. But for us, if we had a bigger place, we might do that. But right now we just have them in the cage. Because we can't trust them in any one room to just free roam. The apartment's like pretty open. The only rooms with doors are the bedroom, office, which is a second bedroom that we just use as an office, and the bathroom. So, like, if we were gonna have them in one room instead of like just free roaming the whole apartment, it would have to be in like one of those rooms, and like obviously not the bathroom. And the bedroom, they'd be like wandering around trying to eat stuff, and in here, they love to try and chew on the wires for my computer. So, like, I have a piece of cardboard taped to my desk to block off my computer, but they still manage to like squeeze in there. 2 people, is there why you have an extra bedroom? Because like we needed an office, so we got the office here.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube. And
not getting YouTube Premium. Okay. Do you feed them wires? Yes. If you look in their cage right now, you'll see a nice bowl of wires. But yeah, they try and like squeeze behind this cardboard and eat my wires. Obviously that's not good. So we have wire protectors and they just chew on those instead. But I think it's kind of like making the problem worse. Like, I think they like chewing the wire protector so much that they will go out of their way. Like, specifically, they like the wire protector probably more than the wires themselves. So when they do go back there, they're going to chew on the protector instead of the actual wires, but they're also more determined to go back there and chew on stuff. So it definitely helps, but denying the nutritional benefits of wires. Yeah, it is pretty nutritious, but we just give them raw meat instead, and they're pretty happy with that. Right now, their diet is we grind up eggshells to be like a powder, and we put some meat in a blender to make a little soup, because we're trying to transition them from their old pellet food to the raw meat that we're giving them now. Is there anything that actually like more than wire protectors, or can you I don't think there's really anything like. I think the best thing I can do is just like prevent them from getting back there, because if they go back there, it's for the wires. I could put like we have some spray that like tastes bad, but I actually read that ferrets are so stubborn that they will actually like get used to this smell or taste of the spray, because they are so determined to get to whatever the thing is that they're not supposed to have. Which is fun for us. We don't really use the spray that much though. So, but if we actually need to, then we could. But yeah, I just taped the cardboard on there really good. It's hard for them to get behind there now. And ferrets have short-term memory, so when we punish them, we put them in a punishment box, but you can't put them in there for more than 3 minutes, because they will actually forget why they're being punished. They'll be like, wait, why am I in this box? That, at least that's what we heard, so we set a timer for 3 minutes. When they get in trouble, we put them in the box as like a timeout. And also, if they're getting bored of their toys, you could just take the toys away and give them a couple new toys, and a couple months later you give them the old toys, and they will just completely forget and they'll treat them like new toys again. They'll just be like, oh, new toys. I've never seen this before in my life. Punishment box. I mean, it's kind of small. It's ferret sized. I don't know. Like, if you can fit in there, if you've like learned how to, was it contortionist? Like contort your body into a small space, you could try, but it's just like a plain old cardboard box. No, I'm saying that you're not ferret sized. I don't think most fully grown humans can fit in there. And for reference of what ferret size is, no, they're about a foot long. There goes your self-esteem. I'm sorry, but it's true. They're about a foot long, but fully grown male ferrets will get up to like 4 pounds. So they're very, very light, and also, yeah, very small. So they're up to like a foot-ish long, maybe like a foot and a half for like the big ones. So even like a really small cat would still be like 10 pounds. So that's like 3 or 4 ferrets. Have you ever put them in a hot dog bun? No, they're more noodles than hot dogs. We've joked about that with spaghetti though. You know, like holding Robin up and like we're cooking some spaghetti. And we just like show Robin the spaghetti. There's your fellow noodles. Cannibalism. Well, she's not eating the noodles. She's just looking at other noodles being cooked in front of her. You know, it's like if you bring a dachshund to a picnic and you're eating hot dogs, like, you know, as long as the dachshund doesn't get any hot dogs, then they're good. My friend got cannibalized. It was messed up. That's pretty messed up. I'm sorry to hear that. So whatever just brings back the memories, the horrors, the nightmares. The other synonyms for traumatic past experiences. Okay, Soma. What am I gonna do for Soma? Soma Cruz. He's got a very simple outfit, but I'm not sure where to go from there. Wait, I drew this going all the way down, but it doesn't actually go all the way. Yeah, so no, this like fur part goes to like here, I guess. And then there's like that is like there. That's not right. And then under there is something that I guess I could draw like this, yeah. But it wouldn't be like this thing. Yeah. And draw a little bit There we go. So Dracula's looking pretty good. Soma, kind of lacking right now. Elden Ring guy. Pot friend. That was, I think that emote was like added really early when Elden Ring came out, because I remember like the first time I saw it was like shortly after Elden Ring came out. I wonder how many like default Twitch emotes are from games. I know there's like 2 Minecraft ones. Oh wait, there's a... Is that the same one? Splode is a creeper blowing up. There's some Pokemon ones. There's a lot of Pokemon ones actually, what? So many. They have the new PogChamp, which is a lizard. Just like... Oh, I should add Muffin Pog to 7TV actually. 45-degree angle while half his shirt is tore and barely showing his peaks. Hair flowing in the wind and bent back. Let me think about that. No, I'm sorry. I'm just, can you add Hawk to a girl emote? Or, sorry, Whack to when we need to Hawk Tua on that thing. God. I remember hearing about that when it like originally happened, like hearing about her when the interview first happened, and I like completely forgot about it. And then like recently it started blowing up again, I guess. Like I've just been hearing, I can't go a day without hearing Hawk Tua. Like someone said in a Discord server I'm in, they were like, it's finally Hawktober. Happy Hawktober. I saw clips of it in a video where someone was saying how bad it was. Yeah, it was like Talk Tua. It's a clever name though. You watch it on stream. See, I don't know about copyright issues there. I don't want Miss Hawktua coming after me for watching her podcast on stream. You know, that's like 3 less viewers than she'd get if I just sent you guys to watch it yourselves, you know? Worth the risk? Now, I could supply you with a link to watch it, but I don't know about watching it on stream. Partially because I don't want to, and partially because I don't want to. I should probably, oops, that's the wrong tab. Make a Balatro mod with these. Oh, that's that, like, poker game or something, right? I would like to try and make some simple mods for games, like the old duck game hats. Like, that was fun. Mike! Welcome in, everyone from Mike's stream. Thanks so much for the raid. Mike forgot a raid message. Alright, well, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, welcome in. How was your stream? I'm drawing some Castlemania stuff for CastleMania. Starting this month for October. Listen, I have one, but Mal likes to troll with that. It was good. I've been lurking for a few hours. Nice. Right now, I'm drawing him. His name's Soma Cruz. He's like the reincarnation of Dracula, but he's not like the game's about him not becoming Dracula because he doesn't want to be evil, or yeah, because he's like, wait, I'm Dracula. I don't. That's not cool. I don't want to be Dracula. Oh wait, an ad? Okay, that's cool. Did people who just come in still get an ad, or is that only for people who are like already here? I think it like delays ads for people who like just came in. The design is kind of inconsistent, actually. There's also this, which I guess is what I'm more closely following. Just look at that stare. Transfer to mobile so get ready for bed. Oh yeah, it is pretty late. Oh yeah, and we were just talking about before the raid came in about like how it's fun to make simple mods for games. These are cards that I made for a class that I had in school, where it was just like make a background, a face card, or like yeah, the back of the card, a face card, and a 7. Specifically a 7 because that's like more interesting than like some other numbers. You know, if it's an even number, it's like much easier to lay it out. The teacher wanted us to get creative with how we portrayed the 7, so I did 7 pages flowing from the book. Get a dip now. Tell her I said what's up. But yeah, I've never played Balatro, but if a mod would just be like adding card textures, that would be pretty cool. Because making a whole deck of cards would be fun. Also, Triforce Heroes is way better than Tears of the Kingdom. That's an opinion. Thank you for your opinion. I will now find the nearest trash can to put it in. Wait, there's no trash can in this room. I took it out for some reason. Oh right, because Robin climbed in the trash can. So I brought it into the other room to Sin, just like, here's a delivery. I just handed her a trash can with Robin in it. You agree? I gotta go get that trash can. These opinions are cluttering up my space. I need to get them out of here. I don't know, like you haven't played Triforce Heroes. I don't think. I assume not. But I don't like that game. It's not very good. Yes, I know you have. No, I'm talking about Mal. I know she doesn't like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but like I'm pretty sure she hasn't played Triforce Heroes. Yeah. Like it it's not that good. Watch Point Crow play it. Alright, I mean, it's got like that cute art style, I guess, but like, I don't know, it doesn't really. I don't know, there was just so much stuff about the game that I just did not like. But yeah, I already know that. Yeah, I'm still like really proud of these, and I'm kind of using them as a reference for this card. But as you can tell, this is still like very early on in being made. Yeah, he didn't like Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild. He agrees Breath of the Wild's a great game, but like, it is so good though. Haven't played any Zelda since the NES. Don't think I'm gonna change it anytime soon. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen much of the new one, Echoes of Wisdom. It seems pretty fun. I will definitely get it eventually, and I'll probably play it on stream. But it seems fun. I've definitely heard good things about it so far, but I've been trying to keep what I hear to a minimum. Should play better games. I'm gonna play Bloodstained. I know you liked Bloodstained, so like, does that count? Not as good as Castlevania 2, but I'm not tormenting myself to that again. Ooh, have you played this? Night Order of the Alchemists? I got it during like Next Fest a while ago. It was like probably second to last Next Fest. I'm not sure if the demo's still available, but it was really fun. Very Castlevania like. I think I played through it. I think the demo goes up through like the first boss or something. Dark Souls. I really want to play Dark Souls. I have Elden Ring, so I might play that sometime this month. Or I could play the Superior Gotham Knights. That might be better. If I do Elden Ring, alright, I will let you know if I do Elden Ring. I probably will this month. I want to play Jedi Knight 2, because I played Jedi Academy, and that was pretty good. I want to play Jedi Knight 2. But yeah, I'll probably do Elden Ring, maybe Gotham Knights. I know that Arkham City takes place... Did Arkham City take place in Christmas? Or was that Arkham Origins? No, Arkham Origins takes place on Christmas. And Arkham Knight takes place on Halloween. So I could play Arkham Knight for a Halloween stream. Mal should play Elden Ring? I agree. This is true. She should. I mean, I heard that it can actually be a relatively easy game if you do a good build. Like, there are certain magic types or builds that you can use that make it way easier, which I think is cool. You have like full control over how easy or hard the game is. So 100% do magic. I don't know. It depends. Like, I think there's the point of like using certain things that make the game easier, and then there's just cheesing it and making it not even fun. because if you just sit in a corner and spam a spell where you like sitting where you can't get hit, that's boring. But I think as long as you play the game and it's still like fair, then you know that's fine. Because if the game is too hard, you won't enjoy it as much, right? Like because you're just getting killed every like 2 seconds. But like if you do a super OP magic build, you could end up killing stuff like too easily just by like maybe like sitting back and where it can't hit you and just like hitting it with long range attacks or something. But yeah, just using like a good setup that makes it a bit easier would probably be good. Final boss of the Elden Ring DLC took 12 hours. I've never spent 12 hours on a fight. That's crazy. Desperately want to see... how much is the DLC? That's insane. The longest I've... 40. Maybe eventually. If I really like Elden Ring, I might get the DLC at some point. No, it's on this level though. The longest I've taken on a Souls-like boss would be probably in Fallen Order. I probably spent like good 5 or so, 4 or 5 on one of them. No, I spent a couple hours one night trying to beat a boss, and then like I got them relatively quickly the next morning. So I don't know if I've even done like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know if it was just me getting good or if the game was easier, but Survivor was way easier than Fallen Order. I don't think I died to that many bosses like more than a couple times. A lot of them were pretty easy. Definitely not as much as Fallen Order. But those are like the only Souls-likes I've really played, so I definitely want to give like Dark Souls and Elden Ring a shot. Survivor, yeah, I think I liked Survivor more than Fallen Order. But Fallen Order is still really good. I like the variety in the planets you go to. Survivor doesn't have a whole lot of variety. Like a lot of it is on the one planet, but still was a lot of fun. 1 or 3, they're a lot easier. Okay. Sekiro and Bloodborne are the best. Okay, I heard like, was it Sekiro's the hardest one? I remember hearing Sekiro is really hard. I've always been super interested in playing Souls-likes, and actual Souls games, you know, but I've never actually like really gotten into it. The only reason I played Fallen Order and Survivor are because Star Wars, and I can't resist Star Wars stuff. Sekiro's the hardest. Okay. I've watched streams of most of them. I remember watching someone play Dark Souls 1 on a stream. I've watched a few Elden Ring streams, and I've watched some Sekiro and Bloodborne. Dark Souls 2, I don't think I've ever really watched streams of, at least that I can remember. I don't know if that one's good. I see you didn't like recommend that one. So, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1 and 3. J games are very good games to start getting into genre, but From Software are a significant step up in challenge. Yeah, I played like baby's first Souls game. But like they were still a pretty good amount of challenge. Like they weren't super hard, but they were still really fun and like rewarding to beat stuff in. I actually still haven't beaten a Rancor in Survivor. Because they just have this cheap one-shot move that's really easy to hit you. Like really hard to dodge. So Did you play Survivor? Gotta dodge better. Yeah, like I dodge, but it still like snaps me into that attack, and I don't know if there's like a way to get out of it that I don't know. But like it just grabs me, and even if I try and roll away or something, I still get grabbed, and it just chomps me, and it's a one-shot. It was alright, not as good as Fallen Order. Yeah, I really liked the additions to like the combat. The combat had like a lot more really bad in performance mode. I didn't have major performance issues. I had like some frame drops, but overall my performance was fine. Yeah, that really sucks. Like I would be doing pretty well. Like I was dealing a lot of damage to it and hadn't even gotten hit yet, but then it just got me with the insta-kill move, and I just died. I was like, alright, that's it. I give up. And the worst thing is, when you die, you have to hit it again to get your XP back, so you have to, like, run back up to it, hit it, and then, like, run away with your XP. Because, like, I don't want to lose all that XP, you know? Yeah, I felt like the combat was a bit better in Survivor. And there were a lot of like really good areas and boss fights. But there were definitely some things I liked better in Fallen Order, like the variety in the planets. I think the story was better. PS5 performance was terrible. Yeah, the story was just not as good. The combat was pretty good though. I did really like the combat. I didn't really like the final boss that much. Survivor got that. Yeah, I used the Claymore a lot. I wish I still had the streams. I didn't start saving my VODs to YouTube until this year. I wish I could go back and watch some of that, but that's part of why I really liked it, because it's like the additions to combat, like it just felt smoother and there were way more setups you could do. The blaster was nice to have sometimes. I would always have the blaster mode as like my second mode, and then whatever I'm like primarily using would be the primary one, like because it was just nice to have that long range shot when I need it. Was I looking at some? Oh yeah, I was looking at the games here. But yeah, if we're doing this. Never really used blaster. It wasn't great as like a lightsaber form, but it was just really nice to have a blaster. Like you could just shoot stuff that's kind of far away, and I liked that ability. I wouldn't use it for actual combat, but I would use it to just shoot stuff that's kind of far. But that's like pretty much the only use it would have. Wait, what did I do this? Oh, that's the arm, right. The arm here just looks so weird. I wish I could see Alucard's arm, so he's got all that baggy clothing on. See that reflection? It's fine enough. Yeah. How did it work again in that game? I remember Lego games, it's like if you time it right, it goes back to the enemy, otherwise it deflects like randomly. Is it just you block and it goes back automatically? I forget. It was the exact same. Okay. That's such a good way to have it. Like, it's still skill-based to kill the enemy, but it's, like, easy to just block in general, like, without hitting it back. Jedi Academy, though, there's no block button. You move the mouse to like move your lightsaber, and it's so hard to reliably block. I saw people saying like, oh, it's more like realistic, you just have to get good. You just have to like be good at like moving your mouse to block. You know, there shouldn't be a block button because that takes away from the combat. But like I'm here like trying to move my mouse to like move my lightsaber into the bolt. Like you just have to be really precise. Move the lightsaber into the bolt so that you hit it back at the enemy. It's that simple. And like it's not. Anyone who uses realism as an excuse for game mechanics, I never trust. That sounds clunky. Yeah, it was so clunky. You can level up your skills in that game. Like as you progress in the story, your character gets better at deflecting bolts. So actually towards the end of the story, blocking bolts is significantly easier. Not because you got better at the game, but because your character gets better at blocking them. So like as that skill levels up for your character, I don't know, like increases the range that you can hit bolts at or something. Like I don't know, but it makes it easier to hit them back. So like that was cool. It got less frustrating later on, but it was very clunky. I would just have to tank hits and cheese stuff from range where they couldn't shoot me. Overall, that game was pretty fun, but the combat I was just not doing it. Like the final boss was run towards them, flail my arms at them to deal some damage, and then run away to heal. And just kept repeating that for like probably 10-15 minutes. It was not good. So I just hope the second game fixes some of that. Skill-based gameplay, yeah. Heard the sequel's terrible? Oh no. I mean, I heard the sequel to Force Unleashed was also like not very good. You got classes tomorrow? Alright, see you. Good luck with classes tomorrow. But yeah, no, like I heard the sequel to Force Unleashed was not very good. I still enjoyed it. The story just sucked. The story was not good. But it was pretty good overall. Like I still enjoyed it. It was also like half the length. They were really pulling strings for that story, or whatever the term is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you for hopping in. Appreciate it. Now, if I can only make this arm make sense. Yeah, I'm not getting this arm to make any sort of sense tonight. Just gonna... oh no, I'll just like work on details or something. He's got a nose. That's a detail. He's got a mouth. Here we go. I'm doing that way too high above the chin. So I either have to raise the chin or I have to lower some of these details.
Who doesn't want a little more comfort these days?
I wonder if there's any way to make an ad blocker that YouTube can't like fight against. Because I imagine that YouTube has something that like detects certain things that the ad blocker is trying to do and just like stops it. It's just like, all right, you can't watch the video until you turn off your ad blocker. But I wonder if there's like some way that an ad blocker could just reliably get rid of ads that YouTube can't adapt to, you know? It's like how I was hearing poison for bugs, they'll eventually adapt. So there's this stuff that you can like put for the bugs that will just reliably kill them without letting them adapt, because it's something they literally can't adapt to. It's like it's not just some poison that the few survivors of the poison can survive and like their offspring adapt or whatever, like something like that. It's like I like solutions that can't be adapted to, because then it's like a permanent solution, you know? So you got, like, I wonder if there's an ad blocker that can kind of do the same thing, right? Like that YouTube can't adapt to. Because I think that is really interesting how, like, since bugs can adapt to poisons, you just have to find something that can't be adapted like that. Like, did I close my tab with Soma Cruz? Yes, I did for some reason. Because, I mean, as long as bugs are going to keep coming in our homes, we're going to keep finding ways to get them out. I also learned that spiders that are in your house, sorry if Mal's here mentioning the S word, but oh, that's way too low for his hair. But I heard that apparently, as long as you don't show it, yeah. The ones that are in your house, if you bring them outside, you think like, oh, instead of killing it, I bring it outside. Like the spider will still die when it's outside, because I guess it's like adapted to being inside or whatever. So people that think like they're being nice, I just drew the hair the same length after saying it was too long. So like, do myself into thinking there are none in the house. Yeah, I mean, yeah, out of sight, out of mind, right? Like, even if there are some in the house, I can't see them, so they're not there. Like, no, don't bite your tongue. It'll hurt. You'll regret it. Mike, no. It's like, okay, now what? I am in immense pain. Just bit my tongue. Okay, wait, I'm looking at his crazy hair reference, because his hair gets all crazy when he's like turning to Dracula. I should be using this reference. This is much nicer. Yeah, there we go. Huh. I did just see a warning for an ad break incoming, so I was able to snooze it. I thought it wasn't showing them, but I guess I was just missing all of the warnings. Okay, that's starting to look like Soma Crew's hair. It's actually not long enough. It kind of goes down to like a bit lower, maybe like his chin, sort of. Just... This is the sketch layer. It's allowed to look weird. It's allowed to look a little sketchy. Of course, he's got his hair like here, right? He's got a little more hair here. And there's just conveniently a little gap for his ear to be shown. And I hate drawing ears. So I feel like this gap in his hair was made just to spite me. Just be like, yeah, you gotta draw the ear. You always cover it up with hair, but we're not gonna do the same thing. That makes it too easy. The top of the ear goes at like the eye line, so we do this. Muffin's awake. Hi, Muffin. Sometimes she doesn't want to go in the cage when she, you know, has to do her business. So she'll like wake up, leave the cage, go to the litter bin we have over there, use that, and then just go right back to sleep in the cage. Like, if you gotta go, just go in the cage. We cleaned it, so there's nothing in there. It's not like it's too dirty. But yes, here is the muffin. The muffler. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Muffin close up. I just realized, like, this doesn't really zoom in that much. Like, her head is about the same size. It's like a little bit bigger. I should zoom in a little more. Yes, I should. Muffin. Uh-huh. I mean, she can't really do much when we're doing that, but she's fine. Like, she's just kind of sitting there, like, she deals with it. But as soon as she's got some legs on some ground, like my arm, she's like, alright, let me out. Let me go. Sometimes, like, they're walking along my hands, and I'm just, like, moving the next one. It's like a clown with the infinite ribbon. I'm just, like, pulling her back, and she's, like, walked forward. Yep, there she goes, back to bed. Alright, it's 1 a.m. I should go and end stream soon. I'm gonna finish some of these details on Soma first. Just this stupid ear. There we go. It looks like an ear, and that's all I can ask for. Dracula's a little more detailed, but we got an ear here. I can't promise that I won't just end up redrawing Soma off stream because I'm not super happy with how he's turning out. Okay, the face shape is not right at all here. But now his neck feels a little long. So we're just gonna... Okay, off to bed. Gotta be up early and normal. Yeah, I really should also get to bed soon. Because, yeah, thank you, Mike, for the raid and hanging around for a while. Hope you get some good rest. I should also, because I went to bed super late the past couple nights, so I got out of bed at like 1 today because I was gonna go on a Zoom meeting at 1, so my alarm for the meeting went off, and I jumped out of bed and made some cereal and like, yeah. Oh, well, Adge. I don't know if I have that emote added. I should add that. It's like, add 1 of 90, like, just emote saying that. I could add that. I think I first saw that on like Linkus's stream during the subathon or something. I wish I could find the clip of his subathon doing Hunger Games Simulator, because I'm pretty sure I joined for one of the rounds. I forget if I did well at all, or if I'd like died right away, but I wish I could see that, because that was cool. That was such a fun stream. I was there like every day. Also, now that Adge is over, I want to do this game show idea that I had a while ago. Like, literally coming up on 2.5 years probably since I had the initial idea. Because I'd say I probably had the idea in like May of 2022. So yeah, we're actually coming up on like 2.5 years since I came up with this. I've done a test game of it, and it was pretty good. It went pretty well. I think there were some revisions I ended up making, but like overall, it was fun. I liked it. And I want to try and get that organized to do this month. For Halloween, I would just do like Castlevania music because it's a music themed show. Obviously that sounds like I'm asking for a DMCA, but like video game music is a lot less strict. So, especially since I looked up on Konami's website who made Castlevania and has like all the rights and stuff. They said they will not like give you permission, but they don't really care if you use their stuff. They're like, you know, you're good, go ahead. Basically, like, they don't explicitly give permission, but they won't get mad at you for it, I think, is basically what the website said. So the worst that could happen is like auto detection on the stream for like DMCA. Could maybe get something, but again, like video game music is a lot less strict with this stuff, so I don't think it would. So we'd probably be fine. But it'd basically just be like, I might have described this as I might have described this at some point on stream, but it basically is like You listen to songs from video games and get a certain number of points for like how well you know the song. So it's like what game it's from or the series that it's from, but you could also say like the name of the song, you know. Like the current song that's playing is Phantom Palace Fontaine from Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. So like 1 point would be Castlevania, 2 would be Aria of Sorrow, 3 would be, I guess, Phantom Palace Fontaine, if that's the name of the area, but 5 points would also be the name of the song. So the last song that played, assuming this isn't shuffled, which it might not be. Oh yeah, it's not. Was Lament to the Master from Order of Ecclesia. So like Lament to the Master would be 5 points. Barlow Boss Fight would be 3 points. Order of Ecclesia 2. Castlevania 1 point. But like there's a couple different rounds, so it's not exactly like that for every round. But that's like the gist of like the initial idea, I guess. And I want to do that. I want to get some people that are very familiar with Castlevania music specifically and try and put that together. I will eventually maybe do other ones with like other songs. Like I have a huge song list of like songs from different games with like what the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 5 point answers would be. Like I have a huge list of songs. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually cut and paste Dracula to a new layer. So we got Dracula. Okay, there we go. And Soma. Right. So I want to try and do that this month because I think it would be pretty cool. See, if I do this, then their coats don't match up like I wanted them to. So, yeah, I'll just leave it like this. But I want it to be like how a king card, there's not any like hard edge there. Like the kings just kind of go into each other perfectly. But here, there's just like a flat middle and like Dracula ends, Soma ends. Like, I could maybe have Dracula go a bit further and like fade away. Oops. I could have Dracula go a bit further and like fade away. And same with Soma. Just have like his arm. But yeah, I think I'm going to just save here.
I want to engage the team with this document.
Ooh, Hell from the Past is a good one. What was I saying? I think this is pretty good for now. I think I'll save this. Glad I was actually able to get like a decent amount done. I should be able to finish the line work in color maybe like tomorrow or next stream, I guess. Border. The thing is I get rid of all 4 corners. I only want to get rid of 2. Oh wait, no, I turn that off and okay. And now I could actually just merge that down. I have this. I could do numbers. Okay, and this is king, because like he's the king of the castle. The lord of this castle. What if I did L for lord of the castle? That wait, I could just take the 7, do a fancy L. That looks like an L. Yeah, I could totally do that.
Man,
but
it's too hard for most people to get their.
I think this was not a good night for anyone with ads, because like you guys are getting ads and I'm getting ads on YouTube, like because I think like, well, the videos that I usually use for my stream playlist, I'm pretty sure they're not monetized, or they at least have like very few ads, and they're also very long. So even like ads that go in between videos still like aren't like they're still like not that frequent. Oh, I hit gradient. Oh my god. Asprite, the fill tool is G, and Krita, the fill tool is F. So I keep mixing those up when I go between programs. It's kind of annoying. Okay, now I erase to get this crescent. Okay, let's go a little smaller size here, so it's a little more predictable. There we go. That's really cool. I like that. So I assume that the crescent is I just realized this could look like a K or an X. I was like, oh, I could do the K made of like 2 crescents. He said that this would be the symbol like for the number or letter for the face card, but I don't know, like, cause like I guess like the crescent would just be the symbol for the king, or is it a crescent with like a K inside of it? Just get like that, because I think that looks pretty cool. Just gotta do something a little nicer, you know, a little Comic Sans maybe.
Dude, do you know about the new menu?
Oh my god, Tijuana Flats ads are annoying. There we go. This is just an arrow. Oh my god. Okay, and now copy and paste this layer, flip it. Oh, right. I want all of the keys. To just be the same. Alright, but this looks pretty good so far, and I'll turn background fill on, and we'll export this. Save incremental is that new? I don't remember seeing that, or maybe I just always ignored it. Export, why does it try and export as a Krita doc? That's just saying save as. Like, if I want to save as a Krita doc, I will hit save as. PNG. CastleMania card, yeah. Okay. Dracula looks so cool, and then Soma is just also there, I guess. Oh, control to make it, okay. Maybe I should send this version and this version so people don't need to like look at it upside down. Yeah. Flip. Okay, there we go. Now that that is done, I can go finish this next stream. Wait, oh, I just realized. Wait, this is... I probably did this intentionally, but I like just completely forgot or didn't notice after. But like, yeah, so not only do these center parts here line up, but then this part on the body lines up. But then this line and this line just don't meet because Soma's not as big of a guy as Dracula. Dracula's like got all the big old clothes, he's got his arms out. So reaches all the way over here, and then Soma's a skinny little boy, goes over here. I remember one time I created something. It was a Kirby picture, and I didn't know how to change the resolution, and I didn't feel like deleting and making a new picture. So I just flipped it 90 degrees, and it was just flipped 90 degrees the entire time. So like, I think even when I exported it, it was flipped. So I just like screenshotted the rotated version, so it would look right. But yeah, since this is done, I'll be going back to it next stream, which will probably be soon. Hopefully this week, but we'll see. I probably have plans this weekend, and we'll see about other days this week. But yeah, hopefully I can finish this again. I want to stream as much of October as I can, because there's stuff I want to draw, games I want to play, and stuff I want to draw. I want to draw a lot. So yeah, hopefully I can fit all that in. And hope you guys have a good night, and happy CastleMania. This is already a pretty good start. I like how it's turned out. Crazy to think that it's already been like a year since the last one. Like, that, like, no way it's been a year. Like, I mean, we moved in here kind of shortly after, you know, a couple months after the last Castlemania, and like our lease is gonna be up soon, like, cause, wow. Still trying to figure out, probably gonna move somewhere else, but if we struggle to find a place, could always stay here a bit longer, but thinking about going somewhere else. So, yeah. Eventually gonna be another move, new place, in a few months. That's definitely gonna disrupt the stream schedule. Like, if you remember, like, I probably didn't stream for like a whole month after moving. I was like super rarely streaming. Yeah, like it was like a month of no streaming or so, and then just kind of rarely. I'm still sort of trying to get back into doing streams again, but yeah, never gonna be back to the daily schedule that I used to be on like a year ago, but because I used to do like pretty much daily, but I do want to be a little more frequent. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll be streaming again to finish this week. Hope you guys have a good night and a happy Castlemania.